Over 100 years ago, America's greatest amateur athlete was a college student from Princeton University. His name, Hobey Baker. He dominated the game of hockey in an era featuring no forward passing and no coast-to-coast dashes up the ice. He was hailed as the king of hockey. Baker became one of America's first World War I fighter pilots and an All-American hero. His legend lives on through an award given annually to college hockey's top player, the Hobey Baker Memorial Award. Now, the nation's college hockey coaches and fans have determined the top 10 candidates for the 40th annual Hobey Baker Award. Our first finalist is Morgan Barron from Cornell University. For the second straight year, he's led the Big Red in scoring, helping Cornell to a first-place finish in the ECAC. The junior forward from Halifax, Nova Scotia, racked up 32 points in 29 games, bagging 15 goals and 19 assists. A draft pick of the New York Rangers, Barron has reached 30 points in each of his first 3 seasons. A prototypical power forward, Barron was key on the Cornell power play. Next up is Sacred Heart scoring whiz Jason Cotton. Powering home a career-high 20 goals this past season, Cotton led Atlantic Hockey in goals and points. A senior forward from Parker, Texas, he's co-captain of the Pioneers and is best known as a competitive 200-foot player. Atlantic Hockey named Cotton first-team All-Conference and Player of the Year. Earning a Hobey Top 10 nod is Jack Dugan from Providence College. Since college hockey has canceled its season due to the coronavirus pandemic, Dugan will finish as the nation's leading scorer with 52 points, leader in assists with 42 in 34 games, leader in power play points with 22, all while averaging a national best 1.5 points per game. Just a sophomore from Rochester, New York, Dugan is a finalist for Hockey East Player of the Year. Another Hockey East contender for the Hobey is Boston University high-scoring defenseman David Ferentz. The junior from Victor, New York, led all defensemen in the country in points with 43 in 34 games, good for 6th overall in the national scoring charts. The 26 assists by the Nashville draftee is 9th in the nation. Ferentz led all blue liners in the country with 14 goals. Our next finalist comes via the University of North Dakota, Jordan Kawaguchi. The junior forward finishes second in the nation in scoring, bagging 15 goals and 30 assists for 45 points in 33 games. His scoring exploits, especially setting up the power play, helped North Dakota to the #1 ranking in the pairwise. Hailing from Abbotsford, British Columbia, he's a finalist for Player of the Year and Forward of the Year in the NCHC. The nation's goal-scoring king joins the list of top teners, John Leonard from the University of Massachusetts. He's buried 27 markers on the season, including a 9-year high of 21 in Hockey East Conference action. Playing in the town he grew up in, Amherst, Massachusetts, you can call him Mr. Clutch as he led the country with 6 game-winning goals. Leonard is a finalist for Hockey East Player of the Year and a draft pick of San Jose. Next up is our first goaltender candidate, Dryden McKay of Minnesota State University. He led the nation in almost every category: goals against average at 1.31, save percentage at 942, shutouts with 10, and wins with 30. Only in his sophomore season, he backstopped the Mavericks to the WCHA regular season title and a #2 national ranking. Hailing from Downers Grove, Illinois, he was named first-team All-Conference and Goalie of the Year. We're staying right in Mankato, Minnesota for our next finalist, Mark Michaelis of Minnesota State. Crossing the water from Mannheim, Germany, the dynamic senior forward led the WCHA in scoring and was tied for 3rd in the nation. He tallied 20 goals and 24 assists while also contributing on special teams with 8 power play goals and 3 shorthanded markers. Michaelis is a 2-time captain and was named first-team All-Conference. Another defenseman joins our top 10 list, Scott Perunovich of the 2-time defending national champion Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. This season, he set 2 NCHC conference records, first defenseman to lead the conference in scoring, and the first 3-time first-team All-Conference selection. He's second in the nation in scoring by a defenseman with 40 points in 34 games, ranking 10th overall in the nation. The junior from Hobey, Minnesota is a draft pick of St. Louis. We're back in the twine for our final top 10 candidate, goalie Jeremy Swayman from the University of Maine. The junior from Anchorage, Alaska, backstopped the Black Bears to a fourth-place finish in Hockey East while topping the conference in save percentage at .939, good for second in the nation. Swayman made more saves than any other goalie in the country, and he is a Hockey East finalist for Player of the Year. The Hobey Baker Award winner will be announced Friday, April 10th, with the hat trick of the three finalists on April 2nd.